Over 2.5 years ago, I created the exploding chicken cannon. Today, I have perfected the technology and brought it down to the size of a crossbow. I present the explosive lava chicken launcher. It explodes on impact or if an entity falls within proximity. Each strike provides you with Steve's tasty lava chicken to munch on as well. The coolest part? We can do this in just a few minutes. Alright, the first thing we're going to need is an anvil. You're going to get a crossbow, and you're going to get a cooked chicken. You're going to go ahead and place them in the anvil, and you're going to rename the crossbow to say Lava Chicken Launcher. And you're going to rename the chicken to say Steve's Lava Chicken. Once you get that done, I want you to get a structure block. If you don't know how, we're going to go ahead and do /give @s structure_block. Type that into the chat and it's going to give you a structure block. I already have one in my inventory. And while we're at it, go ahead and do the same thing. Give @s command_block. As I mentioned, I already have those in my inventory, but now I have 2 of each. Go ahead and put the structure block down, and you're going to change the sizes all from 5 to 1, and then shift that Y over here from -1 to +1. That's going to put the bounding area above the structure block. And you're going to take that Steve's Lava Chicken. You're going to toss that right on top so that it shows up in this screen here. And I want you to save that as SLC. These are all capital. SLC. Go ahead and click save. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to check for when we're firing an arrow. So I have a repeating, always active command block, no delay. We're going to execute as, put your username at your location. If entity at E type equals arrow, R equals 2, so that's checking if there's an arrow within 2 blocks. We're going to run kill, and we're going to kill the arrow within 2 blocks. This should only work on arrows that we are firing. Arrows that are coming in to hit you should be moving fast enough where they will bypass this. And then here, chain conditional always active. What we're going to do is we're going to execute as your username at your username positioned -0.5, -1.1, -0.8. Now you could also put @s here for the second one, because as soon as you run a command as something, @s will then mean that entity. So since we're executing as your username, you can put @s. So these are going to put a specific item, or it's going to run the command at a specific place, which happens to be right around here based on our camera view. It's going to summon in a chicken named Spicy. That chicken's going to be summoned in directly in front of our crossbow. Now we're going to make Spicy fly, and so I have this command block here, repeating, always active, and we're going to execute as the chicken named Spicy at its location, but rotate it as your username. And then we're going to run teleport, !4 true. So this is going to fly forward based on the direction you're facing quite fast. Now I have true here because it's not going to teleport through blocks. We're going to use that to detect when it hits something. So when it's flying, this redstone block will be pushed here, and then when it hits another block, it stops teleporting, it retracts back. I'm going to run this impulse unconditional needs redstone command block. We're going to execute at the chicken named Spicy. We're going to run summon TNT minecart, ~1 0 Minecraft on instant prime. This is going to summon in a TNT minecart that explodes immediately at the position of the chicken. And then change to that, chain conditional always active. We're going to kill the chicken because sometimes the blast just is not enough. Alright, so now we have a chicken that explodes on impact. This command block here is going to handle if we miss and it goes out of range. So repeating always active. We're going to execute as your username at @s run kill. Any entity named Spicy are M63. Since the natural settings that come native to Bedrock are set to a simulation distance of 4 chunks, this is going to be 1 block short of that, so 63 blocks will not have any issues with most of your games if you don't want to change the settings. So as soon as that chicken named Spicy gets 1 block away from the max render distance that most of you will be running, it will kill itself. That way you don't have any of these just accidentally flying around on accident. It tends to make the command blocks not work as smoothly. And then here, repeating, always active. We're going to handle what happens if we get near another entity. We're going to execute as the chicken named Spicy at its position. If an entity, not your username, not its name, Spicy, within 3 blocks, run summon TNT minecart ~~1 Minecraft on instant prime. So any entity that's not itself or us within 3 blocks, and then boom, we got an exploding TNT minecart. And then again, we're just going to chain with that a kill command here to kill the chicken in case the explosion does not do it. Now these last 3 we have here are simply to replace the raw chicken that would be normally left behind with Steve's lava chicken. So we're going to repeat, always active. We're going to execute at your username, run tag. Any entity named raw chicken, we're going to add the tag switch. And then I think specifically we should do this within r equals 63. So this is going to be only raw chicken that exists in your render distance. And then here, chain conditional always active, we're going to execute as the entities tagged switch at S, and we're going to structure load SLC ~~1 So we're going to load in that lava chicken that we saved as a structure, and then chained to that, we're going to kill the raw chicken that we tagged switch. So that gets rid of the raw chicken and leaves us with our Steve's lava chicken. Feeling guilty for murdering so many chickens? Learn to become Superman, the hero who saves even squirrels. This is Brown Code 67. I'll catch you next time.